Well, it's been far too long. Thanks, allergies. Y'all can fuck off now, allergies. Hey, I still have a little bit of them, but it'll work, alright? We'll be able to work with it. Nope. That should work. Anyway, here we I forgot to do free advertising. Aw, shit. Because if I do free advertising, you know, free advertising usually works. Playing some cabin fever tonight. Ooh, sounds like a very interesting streamer if you ask me. Ooh. Anyway, where's Twitter? There's Twitter. Any moment now. Oh yeah, there we go. Will VTuber follow? Ooh, Mio tweeted. Oh wait, that's the Twitter I saw. Huh. Ooh, Putty Cat. Anyway, profile, copy paste. If you'll allow me to copy paste. Mio's next stream is tomorrow! Hey Kilo, how you doing? I forgot to do free advertising before I started stream, so doing free advertising right now. But I'm so excited, tomorrow's is Mio's stream. Except, man, I have a plan for September 11th, but man, be conflicting with Mio. That's my only thing. Playing some cabin fever tonight. I'm just gonna do that because I don't know how many people actually look at my fucking Twitter. 201 followers. I'm sure a lot of them are probably those stupid accounts. Hey, Potocal, how you doing? That would probably explain why my alerts are so quiet. Thanks for the Prime Gaming, or Prime Gaming as I call it, you know? You have the Founder Badge? Oh my god, I didn't think that was possible actually. Because I thought Founder Badge was only first month. But, hey, you got it. I think you're the only person who has it actually. I don't know of anyone else who actually has the Founder Badge for this channel. But hey, you know, if it works, it works, you know? But how you doing? I should ask both of you how both of you are all doing actually, because both of y'all are here. Killover and Poder. But yeah, I'm playing some Cabin Fever because as much as I love Hush Hush, right? I feel like a break is needed. Not because, you know,
Sleepyhead.
Not because it's a bad game, but you know, if you play a game for long enough, eventually you just get it into your head and you're like, man, I can't play this. Okay, well, obviously there are exceptions to the rule, but like, this isn't a game you're gonna be playing every day, like Cabin Fever or some shit. Like, or not Cabin Fever, Hush Hush or something like that. Cool, someone's following on Twitter, that's 202 followers. That's why oh. Why is the audio really quiet? It can't not have been because I unplugged it this morning. Actually, wait, am I even getting audio? I think I am. Okay, what I had to do was I had to unplug my output from my laptop. Alright, yeah, we're getting audio. That's good. That's one of my things I use to test audio. Judge me as you please. I love Asmon Gold. Like, even though he's not streaming right now, but whatever. Oh wait, I didn't even fucking read that. History. The voice drew up towards consciousness, but I didn't know if it was real or part of a dream. I heard a familiar creaking. Who could be walking up the stairs? I was pretty sure it wasn't me. No, I definitely was laying in bed. My eyelids were heavy and my brain was only half awake. A weight pressed down on me on the bed near my feet. I have the safe for work version on, correct? Right? Oh, I have to go back here to do it? Oh, it's fine though. Uncensored mode is unchecked. Alright.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
I just had to double check, so I think... I want to get banned, but I don't want to get banned, you know?
Wakey, wakey.
It sounded like Mallory. I teetered on the edge of consciousness, hoping I'd be left alone to fall back into slumber. The weight at the end of the bed shifted, shaking me a little. I squeezed my eyes shut.
Okay, you leave me no choice.
What? Hold up. Hold up. Cool, I didn't need to use my truck keys this time. I'll be honest, that feels so good for my throat. Fuck.
Incoming pounce attack!
This is so good. Damn! Is Paladin Panda here? Because I'm sure Paladin Panda would go nuts right now. And maybe that dead meme 101 would probably be like Mallory meme. Or Mallory meme. This game looks I'm assuming he meant to type out interesting? Yeah, interesting. It is interesting. I don't know if you know it, but it's by SPS. So, you know, it's not that difficult to find, so you know who had a part in making the game. And you probably met this character in Crush actually. But hey, I don't know, something about visual novels lately have taken me by like, just like, come play us, don't play any other video games, so I've just been doing that. Even though I kinda want to get into like some other games and whatnot, but that'll come in the future. I was jolted awake then fully this time by the force of Mallory jumping on top of me. Oh. Oh. I don't know what else to say, but a panic shout escaped me as I yanked the covers up past my neck, leaving only my face exposed. Mallory Beam strapped me proudly, her clean aquarium. Look, I'm not. My pronouncing is just bad in general, but like, because this is like the tail end of like me feeling like death. It's gonna be even worse, but Aquamine eyes filled with mischief.
Oops, did I scare you? Well, you left me no choice. I tried calling you, throwing things at you, and wafting delicious smells in your direction. None of those worked, so this was my last resort for getting you to wake up.
Sounds like a very eventful morning if you ask me.
And it did the trick. You're awake now.
What kind of monster just pounces like that on a poor defenseless sleeping person?
Mallory? Duh.
Monster, you say? Wow, you sure do know how to give a girl a compliment.
Oh! Damn! Holy shit! Bro, this just went from interesting to this is how you fucking roast people, like... Bro, Mallory just roasted... Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Bruh. I scowled at her playfully. I was pretty sure she was resting her whole weight on me, but it felt like nothing, and I thought, but legitimately startled and more a little confused. I found now that I didn't dislike the situation. Fellow simps in chat, do you agree that you wouldn't dislike this situation? Waking up to this. Hold up. Like, if you woke up to this, would you be like, hell yeah, I can get used to this? I know I would.
If you're jumping about like this, does that mean your leg is feeling better?
Uh-oh. Riley looked down at her bandaged leg and then back at me. She pursed her lips. Well,
It doesn't hurt as much, but it feels kinda weak. Like it might give out if I put too much weight on it.
so that's why she's on the bed, alright? Get the weight off. I didn't know enough to know if that was normal or what it meant. I nodded vaguely and just stared at her, and she stared at me. Then I shook myself.
So why did you need me to wake up so urgently?
For reasons. She cocked her head.
I made you breakfast and I didn't want it to get cold.
Ooh, always a legit reason.
And I was worried. You're usually up way earlier than this.
Well, maybe it wasn't a good dream, you know? You know what I'm saying?
And maybe I was a little lonely and sort of missed you.
That's a reason too. What did she mean by usually wake up earlier? I craned my neck to check the clock on my nightstand. Oh, that's what she meant.
Damn, what's up with me? I never sleep this long.
Because you went to bed going, there's a girl downstairs. What? Cool. Cool, I don't need to know notifications all the fucking time, phone. Like, I don't care. It's Twitter.
Sometimes your body just needs a little extra rest. Okay, now...
Mallory twisted, leaned over the bed and produced as if it were from out of nowhere a blanket of breakfast.
Ta-da!
Or a plate of breakfast. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It just said blanket instead of saying really? Come on. Hey YouTube, by the way. Hells yes. Why can the bitrate just not fucking stay the same? Fucking piece of shit. This is why we can't have nice things. Alright, time to whip out the old internet speed test to see what the fuck is going on. No, I hate my ISP. No lowercase in that word for them. What is the difference between VBR and CBR? And just saying, I'm wired up to the router's modem. The download took a shit too? Okay, well download's now going back to normal. Now it's putting 20 megabits out for upload. I hate the inconsistencies, but I understand the inconsistencies happen. Because I want to try to output 6K bitrate all day, every day. But you know, that ain't gonna happen. Refresh it. It did not come back. Also, indicate what differences between the two. Why is it saying oh, if you can hear me on stream, it's variable. I would like to have constant though, because constant sounds like hella nice. Oh, unless you're talking about OBS, I have OBS at variable. But for some reason, if I set it to 6,000 on OBS with variable on, it'll still just fucking crash if the internet just decides to take a shit. So it's 100% not OBS. I cannot blame OBS, nor will I blame OBS for this particular issue, because this particular issue has been going on for quite some fucking time now. And we recently got a new router modem, like, I don't know, a month or two ago, maybe 3. So it's not like equipment is ancient as fuck. I mean, okay, it could be like refurbished fucking equipment. I'm just looking at settings real quick because I'm starting to wonder why the bitrate is slowly climbing back up. Because right now I have it set to 2K, which I don't really prefer, but fuck it, let's try 3. Let's see how well 3 goes, and if it crashes again, I'll go back to fucking 2. I'm pretty sure I put VBR on, so I should be good. I'm thinking I might change my encoder preset from balanced to speed, because that might help. So I could try to try to put out more speed versus trying to put out quality, but at the same time, I now have cabin fever, and we could still check later. I figured I'd give it a quick check just to see what the fuck is happening, because I just wanted to see if there's some sort of bullshit setting I just needed to click and then be like, there we go, problem solved. But yeah, I hate the ISP. And that's all I'm going to say, but I'm not going to say which ISP it is. I'm not going to say this, that, the other about the ISP, nor anything else about it, other than I hate them. And if they know I hate them, I don't care. She held a plate out showing me the stack of fluffy golden waffles. They smell. Oh, by the way, I love the art of the food in this game, by the way. That will only help if your computer is overloaded, which I rarely ever see that message. If ever, on streams. Like, I'm perfectly fine with where it's at, because as you can probably tell, I'm outputting 1080p at 60 FPS, and when the internet doesn't fucking fuck up like it does, and I put it at 6K bitrate, it's totally fine. You know, I'll rarely see the message pop up, be like, okay, but it's only for like a second or two, it's not like it's for the whole stream. But like, it's perfectly fine, and I'm like, alright. So it's nothing to do with my hardware, it's nothing to do with OBS. To me, it's everything to do with my bullshit IPS who I hate. But my coworker did tell me about this one thing that he got, but at the same time, it's cellular. And if you know anything about Florida, anything that's cellular or satellite or whatever, you get one fucking rain cloud and boom, you ain't got service with that shit. They smelled amazing, fruity and sweet, flecked with red and drizzled with maple syrup. I cannot speak worth a shit.
My mouth is watering. I never knew that was an actual thing that happened to mouths.
Tea? Strawberry waffles from scratch will do that to you.
Oh yeah. Potter, do you get the 18+ patch too while you're at it?
You'll have to tell me once you taste them, but I think I may have outdone myself this time. The only thing I did make from scratch is the syrup.
That's okay. I made the syrup from scratch.
Ooh, damn! So the pancakes from scratch, plus the syrup from scratch, plus if you think about it, the strawberries from scratch. So therefore, you have Panda Pass? Bruh. My thing is like, I want to get Panda Pass, but I'm like, I don't want to because, I mean, yeah, okay, I have to pay full price for the 18+ DLCs and, you know, we're definitely going to be getting more SPS games. So it's like, okay, it would be worth it, but at the same time, I'm like, man, I know it would, like, the Panda Pass would be so much better, but like, bro, I don't know, you know?
Wait, you did?
I know it's for all games, which would mean, you know, if I got it, I could get it for Blush, and then... Not that I'm interested in that, right? Because no homo. But the only reason why I'm playing Blush is because I'm like, you know what? That's the only SPS game I haven't played apart from Kitty Cat's Nova, which is not on Steam, and is banned on the Google Play Store, so I can't get it. Or it's banned on the Google Play Store in America, so I can't get it. Unless I, you know, get a VPN and do all that bullshit. Also, I gave I actually have Panda Pass, or actually broke it through the game. Because that's another thing that I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind having Panda Pass, but I don't want to break it and then have to go. Because like the last thing I want to do with any company, not just SPS, is talk to customer support. Not only because, you know, customer support might be like, oh, we have to deal with you now, oh, but also, you know, then I'm taking customer support away from actual issues. Like, I don't know if you heard this, Potter, but on Mio's stream, I think it was 2 weeks ago or some shit. Yeah, no, I think it was the week after, like before last week. One of Mio's streams, she said that someone was sending in videos of the bugs and like how to get to the bugs so that the devs would have an easier time getting to it. And I told her, yeah, that was me. That's the things I'd love to bug customer support about. I was saying, here's a bug in your game. Here's a video to it. Just enjoy, alright? And bro, that made me feel so good that like, they were just so impressed that I sent videos in. I guess it's never been done before. And, well, I understand not everyone has a computer that can record the game and play the game at the same time. I understand that. But you know, I had the opportunity, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just take it. You know? It's very uncommon. Yeah, it actually is. But I didn't know that sending a video was like so helpful for them. Because, I'll be honest, I sent in 3 videos, or 4 videos, I forget. Either way, I sent in like at least 3. The first one, those were my first actual like bug reports that I've ever done in my entire life. So that's kind of why I like sent the video, then my email was like I was thinking about the email, I was like, I hope this is actually helpful and not just like complete random bullshit. You got 150k points. Yeah, Raptor, I think you won the what do you call it? Gamba the other day. Sorry, I couldn't think there for a minute. Because Raptor, I read the word plate in my head, and for some reason I replaced it with the word blanket. And we were referring to this plate of food that she brought, not the blanket of food she brought. You know? Yeah, I can't read it, and I might do a... What would this be called? Would this be called a... Oral anesthetic. Alright, I'll probably be doing one of those later on stream. Oh no, CJ's doing drugs on stream, look. It'll help my throat, and that'll do it. Yeah, I do that way too much. Where you read blanket instead of plate, or oral anesthetics. I nodded. Well, that actually explains a lot.
There are tons of maple trees around here. I harvest their sap at the end of each winter.
Wait, Raptor, isn't that what we do in SDV also? Like, that's what we have to do in SDV is at the end of your school team won in the tournament for Smash Bros?
It's pretty simple. I drill small holes into the trees and insert what's called a spile, which is like a spout. The sap drains out through there and into a bucket.
I see what you mean, Raptor, yeah. Yeah, trees. Raptor saying yeah. Well, GG on winning Smash. You should type that in the. You should talk about that in the Discord server, because fuck it, why not? There's a Smash Bros section there anyway. I didn't show my true power. My friend team whipped. Raptor, I thought you were the best.
When I have enough to fill a pot, I essentially boil it down until it's mostly evaporated. Then it's syrup. And the best part is, it keeps forever. So I can just store it in glass jars in my pantry.
Doesn't syrup actually technically expire? Like, if I remember correctly, syrup actually like expires to a certain extent. I was the best. I didn't have the chance to show it. Bro, why not? Did you get distracted by Ira Leah cheering you on from the crowd? And you're like, yeah, you're not sure? Come on, Raptor. Mallory had never looked happier or more amazed or more beautiful.
That sounds like some kind of fairy magic.
Sure, Raptor. I totally believe that. Nah, that you weren't distracted by Ira Leah. Maybe someone was holding a poster of a picture of her and you got distracted by that then, huh?
The real magic is your cooking. This looks incredible. Although, do you mind taking it downstairs so we can eat there? I'd like to get dressed and, well,
So what you're saying, Tensor, is you sleep with no pants on, is what you're saying. Is that what you're telling me? What would have gone if you lost and did it? Wait, well, my other friend was first in line to play. What would have gone if he lost and he did it? Wow, Raptor, it sounds like you're hoping for your friend to lose. Wait, Raptor, you missed a roasting session from Mallory? Do you want me to replay the lines? So that you can see or hear Mallory roasting? Mallory looked down at herself, and the way she was straddling me, her face turned bright red quick, quite rapidly. She scrambled, got off me, nearly dropping the plate of waffles in her flustered state. Yeah? Alright, where is it? Oh yeah.
What kind of monster just pounces like that on a poor defenseless sleeping person?
Monster, you say? Wow, you sure do know how to give a girl a compliment.
There you go. That's how you roast. 101. Roasting 101. Wait, what? Check Discord, yeah. Humble bundle. Wait, what? Someone has sent you. Wait. Potter, you. Wait, what? Hold up. Someone sent you. Bro, thanks, Potter. Oh my god. No, that's not. No, not that email. No, please. Okay. I almost entered my mom's email. Bro, Potter, thanks, dude. Did I type my email correctly? Hold on, let me move this. Let me move this over. Yep. I mean, you know, it's totally possible, but I made sure not to make it happen. Gmail. And I wouldn't send it to my mom because she'd probably be like, the fuck is this? What? Alright. Where's a piece of paper? I need to make a checklist for people I need to email tomorrow. Stream Manager Raptor, what'd you do with all my papers? God damn it. I don't want to rip it, but I fucking did. But thanks again, Poder. They're nutritious. Dude, let me tell a quick story real quick as I write this shit down, because I need to write this shit down, else I'm not gonna remember to do it, and then it's gonna, you know, be evil to me. Anyway, in middle school, there was this guy, right? If you literally walked up to him with a sheet of paper, he would fucking down the whole sheet of paper. And sometimes if you gave him multiple sheets of paper, he would down them one by one. Just straight up. Except most of the papers he would eat would have no writing. Alright. Email. Bank. Email. Redacted. I can't write worth a shit either. But yeah, one day I should show you guys my handwriting, and then you guys would be like, wow, how does anyone read it? That one more email, redacted again, and that was it. I almost got my hand stuck in my desk. Bro, there was this weird kid I knew when I was tiny who rips a paper off his notebook, tears the part of the sheet so that it can be perfectly rectangle, then eats the part out of the in high school. That was, or in school that was like, I was the part where I did rip it to where it was nice and it have all those strands at the end, but I wouldn't eat it. I'd fucking throw it in the trash can, like straight up. Bro, elementary was so fucking weird, alright? Did I ever tell you guys the time in elementary school, specifically 5th grade, there was this guy, he was dating this one girl, right? And okay, you know, I hit puberty on the earlier side of shit, you know, but at the same time, you know, this girl was hot, right? And you know, as a guy, you know, you just start looking and it's like, oh wow, bruh, this dude at fucking PE be like, bro, don't try to take my girl or I'm gonna teabag you. I'm like, woo. Now this 5th grade, I didn't know how to get back at people, so I was like, yeah, no, it's not happening. That ain't happening. That is not happening at all. I should have hired Stream Manager Raptor back then, because yeah, bro, I know. Tell me the perfect roast in case it ever happens ever again. No, don't play this stream. Play that one.
I'll do that now. Sorry. See you downstairs.
I'd say, bro, why would I go for your girl when I could go for you? Raptor, man. They could legit say that. No, dude, this guy, he would probably find another way to roast. He probably would have found a way to roast. But here's the thing too, after, I think I met him again in middle school, but at the same time this one looked different. So I was like, okay, probably not the same dude, but I don't care. And then I never saw either of them ever again. I don't know if it was like an identical twin, you know, but... Wait, no, it wasn't the same guy, it was a different guy. Whatever. Better buy the breakfast. You see guys, I'm on my way to 100%. Where's Steam, by the way? See, 45%. We're on our way, guys. After breakfast, Mallory was quick to scoop up my plate and cutlery. I offered to help, but she said she would do them by herself. Ooh! Fuck, man! By now I had learned that there's no arguing with her. Not because she was practically stubborn, but because I caved at the slightest pushback. And maybe because she's hot and you're like, you know, I'd rather check her out, you know, while she's doing stuff. She made me weak, but like in a nice way. So while she cleaned up, I took that the wrong way at first, so that's why I read it again. I walked to the window, overlooked the garden. The skies were dark and dreary, far from ominous this morning than before. The ground glistened and I could see little puddles on the path leading up to the door. They rippled as gusts of winds rushed past. I had to drive a forklift out in the rain today. Because here's what happened. I asked boss, hey, do you want me to pull the forklift in before it rains? He's like, nah, that would be fine. I swear, like 20 minutes later, it starts raining, and my coworker would be like, dude, go get the forklift. I'm like, man, I said I wanted to bring in the forklift, and then I don't know, you know?
I guess it's another day indoors. Look how glum that weather is.
Well, I think at the rate we're going, if we continue to go outside, we're gonna weed literally not only the garden, we're gonna weed all the grass around this property. We're probably gonna weed all the way up to the city with how much weeding we've done in this. Oh wow. Whoa. I glanced back at Mallory in the kitchen. She took a look through the window, making a little pouty face. Show us the pouty face. Bro, show it.
Also, clouds like this mean we're not getting any solar, so we're relying on what's stored in the battery bank for now. We should limit how much electricity we use today.
No. There's gaming that must be done. There's streaming that must be done.
Okay, I'll be extra careful.
Show us the pouty face. I bet it looks good, please. Turn back to the window and press my hand against it. The glass is cold, much colder than usual. If it was going to rain all day, it'd be chilly. I should bring some extra wood for the fire. 30 pieces should do. Then I stole another glance at Mallory. Mallory in her threadbare sweater dress. So thin and so short. Better make it 50 pieces, I told my brain. My brain agreed. No. You're not gonna go short of doubling it. You're gonna double it or nothing. Outside the rain was really coming down. I kept close to the edge of the cabin, sneaking along under the covers. There was on my way. Sneaking along under what cover there was on my way to the woodshed. I can read, guys, alright? I graduated high school. I'm not gonna show my diploma on stream, alright? But I graduated high school. The ground was too muddy to use the wheelbarrow, so I figured I have to make it more than one trip. I gathered up a big armload of firewood and brought it back to the cabin. I repeated this process, getting wetter and colder as I went. Thank you for adding the and colder part, because, you know, that would go a different way. On my last trip to the woodshed, it occurred to me that I would never have bothered with this much effort if it were only myself in the cabin. I would have made do with the few logs I had inside, wrapped myself in blankets, and if it came to it, suffered the cold. Raptor, is that what you do up in Minnesota when it's cold? But Mallory deserved better than that. Oh! Well, Raptor knows what he must do now. After bringing in all the wood inside, I laid it out on a towel beside the fire. Hi YouTube. How you fucking doing? Alright, I'm back. What the fuck? Stop. Mod view, stop. I don't need mod view going off. No, those are not all my emotes I have. Fuck you. Fuck, I was gonna send emotes in chat because fuck it, why not? And I'm not going over to mod view to do it because mod view's over here. I don't feel like turning my chair that far. Alright, let me read this all over again because, you know, I got rudely interrupted. After bringing all the wood inside, I laid it out on a towel beside the fireplace. I always inspected the logs for bugs. I didn't want anything creepy hitching a ride inside my home. You could always throw them in the fire and burn them. I know the emotes are like the best quality, but don't worry, they'll get even better quality in the future. Right, Raptor? Raptor, that's definitely not a cue for you to send any emote at all. Wait, what? That one? Oh yeah, toss, potato toss. Oh yeah, your dancing emote. IDK, what you mean this is top tier? Oh my god. Let's see, what other emotes do I have? Well, sub to by only getting by simping, by turning their stream on, then turning my monitors off and going to bed because this computer's quiet as fuck. If you ask me. You gotta be kidding me! I have to move this over there. If you guys are curious on who is on my screen behind me, that is my boy Leroy Jenkins. Wait, can't I remove chat from here actually? Yo, I could pop chat out? Bro! I can move chat wherever I want it and have access to my emotes. Damn. Oh boy. That's a lot of emotes. Wait, I don't have all of them? Alright, fuck this. Fuck everything. Once the task was done, I arranged a couple of logs along with some kindling and got a little fire going in the fireplace. I sat there for a few minutes, stoking the flames while the wood hissed and popped. Soon the whole living room was toasty. Wait, that quick? Mallory appeared at my sides and sat down. She leaned towards the fire, its orange glow warming her face. I caught myself staring at her and slapped my hands against my thigh.
Well, I better make use of this time and get some work done on my computer.
Why'd you slap your own thighs instead of her thighs? You know, that'd be a perfect opportunity if you ask me.
Doesn't that use up the electricity?
Scientist Raptor, does it use electricity to run a computer? Because I just need a scientific explanation to give to Mallory. Okay, I'm definitely not in Electrical 2 in school right now. Alright, that's definitely not the case at all.
The computer only draws around 250 watts. A couple of hours won't make much of a difference.
Oh. That's a tiny ass power supply if you ask me. Doesn't sound like it's a top tier gaming PC that's designed to run all of the SPS games at the same time. There are some transistors that are light based. You're not wrong about that actually. I haven't finished all of Electrical 2 because this is only the first week. But yeah, and I also learned that like just voltage, 60 volts DC is considered lethal. So if you see it says 60 volts DC, Just fucking walk away, alright? Just leave. If it's anything higher than that, just fucking leave. Also, fun fact about electric cars, whether it's a Tesla, the Cadillac Escalade, or whatever the electric Cadillac is, and the electric Hummer, bro, they have these fuses that literally fucking explode when, like, if they're triggered, because the batteries in those cars are like 240 volt, so you know, if a little bit of the fuse is still touching, it's still gonna like allow power to go through it and blow up whatever it's trying to power. So like these fuses, because of how thick the filament is, they literally just fucking explode. And it sounds like it's so much fun to see, but Professor doesn't have any from what he said, so we don't get to see them explode. Ugh. We only get to see the tiny fuses blow up, you know? Those are just, they're just like pop and that's it. That's about it. I have a 1000-watt platinum power supply. I know this might not really interest you, but do you want to see Potato 1? The computer I want to get. Even though it's going to evolve because AM6 is coming out. But this is what I would like to have. PC part picker is the best, by the way. You know? And before we get into the argument of AMD versus Intel versus NVIDIA, I just want to go with this because honestly, I was just like, I just want to try out Team Red, see what happens, you know? And I have 2 Team Red PCs right here, so that's what gets the job done, and I'm like, alright, it works. Oh, you like AMD? Cool. Because remember last time when I was streaming this, someone was going ballistic about how I was going AMD, not Intel, NVIDIA. I'm like, yeah, okay, it is what it is, boy, but you know. And the reason why I want to go 64 gigs of RAM is because I want to switch from a dual PC setup for streaming to a single one. So the Ryzen 9 5950X is perfect for that. The 6950X for the Radeon card, you know, that should get the job done with 64 gigs of RAM, you know. And I'm figuring, you know, just go with the 980 1 terabyte as the boot drive, because you know it's a boot drive, it's not gonna probably do much. And then the game drive be the 980 Pro 2 terabyte, because fuck it, why not? I know how to load up 2 terabytes, alright? Just give me a 2 terabyte one and I'll fill it up in like almost no time. And Asus, because you know why not? Noctua, because I've heard their fans are quiet as fuck. I want to go with this, the Samsung Odyssey G7, because that sounds really nice. And I'm going UPS so that I don't blow shit up. But hey, that's not a bad price if you ask me. Actually, it should be more than that. What? $1,000 for that graphics card? Bro, not even 1,000 actually. Not even 950. And it's the graphics card I would love to have. Good thing I have this money sitting in my pocket right now. You'll totally 100% close. Anyway, enough about me nerding out on computers and all that. Wait till I nerd out on cars and whatnot. Ooh, let me show that on stream. Let me paste that into chat real quick, because I don't have Discord open on my laptop, just in case, you know, I accidentally be a fucking idiot and go click whoopsie and show all my DMs. Even though what is this? I gotta check this out real quick. Sorry. What is happening? Alright, fine, don't play the stream. Oh wait, she was playing a VOD. That doesn't fucking matter. I'm not watching myself. Open that. Wait, you have the 3950X? Bro, old school. I will say, old school is fucking awesome, dude. I love it. It's a little outdated, but close to my current. Hey, there's nothing wrong with 3950X because, you know, it's one of the best from back in the day. Whoa, a liquid cooler, not bad. I've never actually gone with the... Well, actually, I haven't actually built a fucking computer yet. 500 gigs? Damn, bro. Damn. Well, I'm sure you probably got more storage since getting this, but hey, you know, I think the computer I got has a 500 in it. I forget. But hey. Also, rip... Oh, it was AM5, not AM6, but rip AM4, by the way, later this year. Actually, wait. Isn't that like in a month or so? When, it's either October or November when AM5's coming out. Same with DDR5, but... My thing about DDR4 versus 5 is DDR5, because it's brand new out of the box, you don't have the tuning that DDR4 has, so DDR4 is going to just outperform 5 for however long it takes, but you know, I have 5 terabyte now, total across my... Ooh. Here, let me show you some drives I got. And I forget which ones are full and which ones are empty. I don't need that. Well, at least I don't need it there, but... I got some old school thick boy drives. This one's 3.5. Is this one full? Yes, this one's full of streams. Most of the drives I have are full of streams. This one's... All these are 500, by the way. Right? Yeah. Another 3.5 boy. This one's a thick boy too. That one's full. I believe I have... Oh shit. Yeah, another 500 one. It's not full. Surprisingly. And I have 4 more of those. I think I have a 5th one inside my computer right now, actually. Because what I like to do is I like to record my streams, shove them up on YouTube, and... Well... You know, capitalism. Doesn't fully work, I will say that, but hey. If I can put my drives back the way I had them, but... And then I got some magic cards here. Because, yeah. Well, this ain't that bad of a PC, dude. Especially with that 3090. Like, bro, you can't get these as easily, but like, bro. That is a beast of a card. I would go NVIDIA, but here's my thing. Here's my thing about, like, the NVIDIA cards right now. You can get them, but only at scalper prices, and also at the same time, that's just a price tag I really would not want to pay for a graphics card, you know? That's just me, like, there's nothing wrong with the performance of this. Like, I will say, from what I know in automotive, there's no price on... You paid 3K for... Fuck scalpers, by the way, because that's stupid ridiculous to pay for a graphics card. Like honestly, if I saw that, I would ban the scalper, but like, holy shit, 3K? Bro. Bro, that's a lot. Need an upgrade and it was there. Hey, honestly, that's just the way life goes sometimes, which sucks. You know? Wait, didn't they come out with the TI? Yeah, they came out with the 3090 Ti. I forgot about that. GTX 970. Ooh, how old is the 970 actually? GTX 970. I can see why the Ti wasn't worth it for you, but at the same time, you know, it's not that bad. 4 gigabytes? Holy shit! Like most games nowadays, that's like the minimum, and 6 gigabytes is gonna be the minimum soon enough. 5 years later, in 2019, holy shit, that's an ancient graphics card. Wow. Yeah, RAM wasn't biggest issue, especially for VR content. I still need to get a VR setup and all that shit, but like... Wow, that's a that's still pretty insanely priced for the TI. I don't know, most people do what they want to do, you know? Yeah, the TI is in stock, which ain't that bad, but like, you already have the 3090, so it's like, alright, do I sell the 3090 to get the TI? You know? Save partlets. But yeah, the reason why I want to go with the 6950 is I know it's... No, I'm keeping it. Hey, which is fair, you know? But the reason why I want to go with the 6950X instead of the 6900 or 6950 XT is because, you know, it has that little bit more performance. I know it's probably not really like worth the extra however much MSRP price that it's advertised at. But in my point of view, like, if I want to do everything on a single computer, might as well just go balls to the wall, you know? Because like that's kind of just the way to go. Maybe I could double the 64 and go to 128, you know? I'm kidding, I won't do that. Oh yeah, I remember getting this and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with my computer? Why does it keep showing me that I have a bug on my computer? And then I just googled it, I was like, oh, it's a false alarm. I'm like, really? Cool. I should probably get back to the game now because I'm sure there's people here like, we didn't come here to talk about computers. But I'll be like, well, okay. It's just what happened, you know? We just started talking about power consumption and then Raptor never did it. Yeah, actually I should hydrate. Thanks for reminding me. And I think I need to BRB real quick because my nose feels stuffed as fuck. So I need to go remove my nose. So I'll be right back, alright? Hopefully it'll be quick. Oops, I clicked the wrong. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong. There we go. The reason why I clicked the wrong one is because OBS did an update, and now like the UI is different. Like I know, like before the UI update, I was like, I know where it's at, where the button's at that I need to click, but now I have to like relearn where the button's at because like it's still the same setup. It's just the buttons are bigger now. I'm like, okay, I'm not used to them being that big, but hey, it works. But I can't believe Potter said it never returned, but I guess the mods, which aren't here, I guess they get Doritos. You know, they don't get 3 Doritos, but the mods aren't here to accept it, but not much I can do about it. I don't know, I guess Potter and Killover can have them though. Mallory stayed by the fire while I went to the desk and booted up my computer. The sound of drizzling rain outside and the crackling fire in the fireplace soothed me as I settled in my chair. I mean, I hope you like Doritos Poder and Kilo because hey, the mods aren't here to accept it. They ain't gonna get it. Which I guess means chat's unmoderated, so I guess, you know, everyone can just do as they please. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys will ever hear it, but I changed the boot up sound on both my PCs to the PlayStation 1 startup sound. It's actually really good. Particularly the purple bag. You know, I've never actually heard anyone's opinion on the purple bag. Like, how's the purple bag compared to the blue bag? That's what I just want to know, because the red bag, I'm like, I don't really like nacho cheese because I did try it. I'm like, nah, not really. Purple is better. Maybe I'll try it. Wait, isn't the purple spicy stuff? Yeah, a little spice. Okay, so it's just a little spice. It's not like on the chili chili level. Is it mild chili or lower? Because if it's mild chili or lower, it shouldn't give me a stomach ache and kill me. But if it's above mild chili, then we're gonna have some problems, if you know what I mean. You know? And I'm like, I just rather not, you know? Depends on how well you handle spice. If it's mild chili and lower, alright, we're good. As long as I just don't eat too much mild chili, you know? But if it's just above mild chili, you know, it's then we get into the place of, alright, why did I go here? Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. You know? Maybe, I mean, I just don't eat too many chips at once. You know, that's fair. Like these bags of Sour Patch Kids, sometimes or really just gummies in general, I'll eat the whole bag, and then I'll be grabbing, like, trying to grab in the bag, be like, wait, I did it again, I ate the whole bag. Now, that's not usually me with, like, the blue bag of Doritos, because I get the party size. Oh, wow, Raptor. Wait, Raptor, I thought you liked sour cream and onion chips, and you eat the whole fucking bag, and then you get a stomach ache and go, oh no, I got a stomach ache! And then you just go die. Got a P.O. box? I can Amazon a box bag. It's not my P.O. box. Well, wait, I could buy it, or I could go ask this one guy. You know? You'll be surprised. Sour cream and onion is best. I actually never had it, yo. But hey, speaking of P.O. boxes, that would be very interesting to do a P.O. box stream. Just to see the random shit that gets sent, you know? Of course, like, shit that isn't likely to get me in trouble on stream, of course. Or if it is, then, you know, it's like censorable. And then I could be like, yeah guys, look at this anime statue. She doesn't have a bra on or anything, you know? I'm not getting banned. Toss friendly. Or toss friendly a bowl. If that makes sense, you know? But at the same time, man, then that means I have to go up to the post office and get it all out of the post office, load my truck up. Do I even have a picture of my truck in the Discord so everyone can see you? Okay, don't drive. Discord. Because I know I have some shit of like what I've done in my the shop. Where is it? Alright, I don't think there's any picture. Can you redirect PO Box to an actual address? Possibly, but at the same time, I'd probably be too fucking lazy to do that. Alright, that's my mom's car. Those are 3 junk cars that are probably never gonna get, like, fucking moved. Oh yeah, there's part of my truck that's covered in shit because fuck pollen, fuck the trees. Yeah, no, I don't. There's no full picture of what my truck is. It's not that bad of a truck, you know? Or at least for a 22-year-old. But, because I know you can redirect shit because I was looking on this one website, which I will not say what website it is because, let's face it, if Twitch actually cared, they would toss me for it, or what I'd say. But like, anyway, I was looking on it, I was like, oh, so I could just actually call the service that delivers it. I forget if it was UPS or USPS, and I could say, hey, can you guys actually like leave it at the store or the wherever so that it doesn't get delivered to the front door. And I was like, wow. Now, have I used it yet? No. Will I use it? You sure as hell am right. Why would that harm Toss? You know what? Fuck it then. You want me to go balls to the wall? I'll fucking go balls to the walls. I was looking at fleshlight bullshit, alright? I could live like this forever, I thought. Peaceful at... Oh, that's the chimes of the email. I thought it... Here's the thing. I usually put on another streamer's stream, put it on 160p because I'm a pleb, so that it has minimal impact to anything else on the computer. So I thought it was their stream for a moment. I see, don't VOD this. Here's the problem, in my opinion, Twitch doesn't give two shits about my channel right now. Because, where's paint? Paint. Alright, how big is this brush? Alright, that's big enough. Alright, so here I need not yet, but if they ever do history bad. Well, let's be honest, alright? Actually, wait, I have a better idea. YouTube. Right? YouTube. Blizzard lied? Oh, I can't believe Blizzard lied! Julian will what?
What are we gonna do right now? Boil we popcorn order, true. Alpha Kenny 1? Alpha Kenny 1. I don't get it. That one's not even hard to say. What? Alpha Kenny 1. Alpha Kenny 1, Alpha Kenny 1, Alpha Kenny 1, Alpha Kenny 1, Alpha... Man, come on!
The thing is, I don't understand what's happening because... Oh no, 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 no. Save it, save it, save it, save it. Why is there so much pin to your taskbar? Give me a moment while Twitch or while OBS saves stream. Alright, save the stream. Don't die. Alright, it seems like we're all good. I think we're all good. Alright, we seem pretty good. Alright, so number one, I don't know what Filian was saying and why it's so evil, but okay, it is what it is. Why do I have so much pinned to my taskbar? I'm not removing Task Manager from my taskbar because, you know, in the event that I need it, yeah, I know I can hit Control, Delete, and get there that way, but I figured just have it here so if I need to, I can just do it that way. Obviously, Discord's not leaving there. PC Part Picker, I don't really want that to leave there. Chrome, that ain't leaving there. Reddit, I mean, I guess Reddit could leave there, but that's just me. Opera GX, yeah, that's not leaving. What's this? OP auto clicker? That ain't fucking leaving worth a shit. Steam, okay, yeah, that's Final Fantasy. Fair enough. Battle.net, we're not gonna talk about it. Genshin Impact. I haven't touched it in like 2 or 3 months. But it's saying there, Gunberry Simulator Launcher 2. That's because Launcher 1 won't open and I can't uninstall Launcher 1. So I have to have Launcher 2. By the way, on one of the old computers I used to play games on, there was Minecraft 2 on it. Alright? Just let that sink in for a minute. Then obviously for some reason, Steam just opens a new thing and it puts it on your fucking taskbar for whatever fucking reason. I have Crush open because I'm trying to get to like 1,000,000 hours on Crush, right? Blush because I'm just trying to play Blush because it's part of SPS and we figured why not. Cam Fever, alright, and then Paint. And I'm surprised you haven't talked about the task, or not the taskbar, but the what I have pinned up top. You know? What's this? Oh, VTubers. Ooh. Gotta have that. Then some of these are like animes that I'm like, I want to watch, but for some reason aren't on Crunchyroll, or at least, let me say yet. So I'm like, you have more tabs? You know that's fair. I used to have more tabs open than this, and then chat eventually convinced me to close some of them, so I said, well, fuck it. Wait, I think some of them were tier lists I wanted. Oh no. Oh. Some of them were tier lists that I spent like hours looking for, and now they're closed. Why did I have to listen to chat? Oh. And I think it was only my mods with viewers with mod powers, such as Raptor and Shots. But yeah, streamers say shit like this, and then it. Alright, how do I get to my playlists? Is it channel? 630?
They don't really give a damn.
Pause it!
At least in my experience, no one gives a
630 videos of my reacts. When Klee meet Amber Bunny. Send this to your friends who main Yonpei. I will say there's so much weird shit on YouTube and Twitch to begin with. And while it's, you know...
Welcome in, everybody! Oh my gosh, that...
No! Is it because I have 630 videos in... Did I just almost make YouTube crash? Or did I make YouTube almost crash my computer? Oh. Lily is certified bottom. I'm sure just from some of these titles that Cooksies have, of what some of these VTubers do, I'm sure Twitch doesn't give two shits either fucking way. Now I have more vids in a playlist. Holy shit, don't save. Close. Oh yeah, this one. I gotta go on call friend, and I know what you're gonna say. Not IRL. It is IRL, Leah. We know this. All right, Potter. Why do I keep going on and on about this IRL, Leah? Well, it's this girl that Raptor likes, and from some of the things Raptor has told me, it sounds like IRL Leah likes Raptor too. So, I think you get the whole story just from that. Lurk. I think that needs to be set up because I changed to Fossabot. So yeah.
Oh, that made me wet. That was nice. That made me happy.
Don't trust what CJ says. Oh sure, so trust what a viewer with mod power say. I got you. But see, VTubers say worse shit than me, and then I get banned. What else do I gotta say about it? Just breathe. You know, you don't have to complete the game in one fucking sitting. Alright? Just breathe, enjoy the fucking game, and just, you know, unless you're aiming for a speed run, then good for you, go do what you want to do. I'm not into speed runs, alright? But it is what it is. Just breathe, slow down, read, because you graduated high school, you have your diploma, which means, you know, you have everything you need to do basic life, right? No, I did not take cooking class in school. But there's one class I took. Where's it? Wait, where is it? Oh, there's dice and shit all over it. Alright, do you guys want me to get out my 3D printed dice roller that I made in high school? I would also say my 3D printed guitar, but it's only a body and I haven't done shit with it, and it's over in my closet, which I have idea. I'm also gonna probably add this at everyone tomorrow on Discord, but my idea is maybe Sunday, right? Stick with me. Sunday, I do a cleaning my room stream. Alright? I'm thinking of doing that, and then maybe we play some games afterwards, because Sunday's gonna be an interesting day because it's the start of the football season. But anyway, like, it sounds like a great idea because I got a lot of shit to clean up. And besides, I could use some more room in my room. But hey, you got a 3D printer, dude? Bro. Alright, let me grab it. Now you see why I can't. Sunday depends on the time if I can make it. I'm thinking 11 o'clock in the morning EST, and then I want to see if I could grind out a 12-hour stream. That is the goal. In my head, at least. That is my goal, and I'm thinking, you know, I do clean my room stream, and then maybe jump into some gaming, like, if I have, like, probably, my goal is I want to do 100% in Hush Hush, 100% in, Cabin Fever. I'm not gonna try to grind out Blush Blush, that's gonna, I would have to throw so much fucking money at the game if I wanted to do that in one day. I'm not doing that. What other game do I want to try to do? I see I'm like 3 hours before you. You know, whatever works. You know, whatever works. And I'm thinking, you know, if I decide to grab it, I might play some, what do you call it? Town of Salem, because it's been a while since I played that game, and my account I used to have, I'm positive it got banned. Or I just lost the login and I can't find the email for it, so I'm just like, whatever, I'll create a new one. Maybe if Raptor's listening, I might play some DDLC on Sunday. Because one fucking achievement, and I'm done with this game. But besides mods, but achieve 100% data collection. I'm missing a few fucking voice lines. Monica! Anyway. We got another idle game we could play. So if you're 3 hours before me, that means 3 hours before, so that's... Right now it's 6... Well, technically 7 o'clock, right? For you? If I'm doing math correctly, because I don't math well. Or... 6:56, right? Okay, yeah. The reason why I just went up to 7 o'clock is because, you know, it's almost 10 and I don't feel like doing math and all that. Maybe if we're lucky too, I might do some Sims. I forget if I have via EA or what, I don't know. Maybe some Stardew Valley? I might want to try out some VR chat without VR because I don't have any VR shit. And I don't know which VR I would want. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Following Sim! Hidden. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, I'm playing this. Honestly, which one is a hard question? Wait. I mean... Okay, here's my problem sometimes. You said honestly which one is a... Oh, VR headset? I mean, yeah, because you got what? You have the... Oculus Quest, right? 2? Versus... Valve Index versus... Was it HTC vibe? Vive, not vibe. Because the thing is about the Oculus Quest, I'm like, okay, it's very simple to set up because, you know, you just put on the headset and have your trackers and that's about it. But also at the same time, I kind of want like the full tracking abilities, which, you know, is story in terms of all the trackers and bullshit. Because I'm also kind of wanting to try out VTubing, like make my own model VTubing kind of style. I hear the Quest is more limited on games and well, yes, but also my thing is, okay, I'm gonna sound like a weirdo and all that shit, but I don't care. Facebook tracking me, like, man, like, can a man just enjoy VR without being tracked that hard? Like, I'm sure Valve and HTC, they do some tracking, but you know, it's not as bad as like Facebook, where Facebook is like, oh my god, they want as much data they can get out of your ass. Like, literally, they'll sit there and just farm data out of your ass. I know Google Chrome does it and all that. And, well, you know, what are you gonna do about it? You know, nothing. God dang it. I just blew my nose, and I feel like I have to go do it again. Which, fuck. But I mean, also for like VR, I'd mostly be probably looking for mostly VR chat, you know? Because I know VR games, they're still like, well, it's been a while since I looked at the VR game library that's available, but like, from what I've heard, which was probably several months ago, there's not too much that really like gets me to go, ooh, let me go get a VR headset like right this minute. Because I mean, like, the thing is, my boss has a Corvette that's for sale, and I'm like, I want it. I think it was 3,700 is what he said. And then I also want Potato One, which is price is always going to vary. That would be one getting for a body tracker, I hear, but I haven't tried it myself. If I remember correctly, that's what my research has told me. But of course, you know, you haven't tried it yourself, totally fine. Because I was thinking the Index, because, well, hi Steam, I love you Steam. You know, did Epic Games launch? Yes. The only reason why I have Epic Games is because I got a few free games that I wanted that I found on Steam, but I'm like, okay, they cost money on Steam and I can get them for free without going down to the pirate land. Because as much as like free sounds nice, I don't want to go into pirate land, you know, even though it is what it is. And I know the thing is, you can't like technically stream pirated games on Twitch, but at the same time, if Twitch doesn't care about my channel, you know, they probably wouldn't care what I do. Yeah, we need to play I want to play the thing is, since I post shit to YouTube, I can't play Lazy Town Pirate Song. Like, I can't play it without getting a DMCA when I post it on YouTube, you know? And I'm like, man, I would love to play it. The full episode of the pirate, and then this one's one of the best videos for it, like it is. Cut audio and editor. The thing is, I'm so fucking lazy that I'm like, I have to go edit it, you know? Yes, it's the best vid. Wait, someone made a 3D animate. Alright, I'm just gonna go blow my nose, okay? I'm gonna just blow my nose and imagine nothing ever happened. Yay, click the right button this time. I mean, also what I could do is I could play the video and hope that the YouTube editor, after I post the video, tells me, oh, bro, your channel's gonna get in trouble for this. Would you like to cut the audio out? Would you like mute just the song only? Because if it gives me that option, bro, I would play music all the time. But it's like Russian roulette when you go and do that. Because sometimes it'll be there, sometimes it'll be like, oh, well, you have to take down the whole video, edit that single part out, because we're not gonna let you edit it on our servers. And I'm like, bro, just let me edit it. It's not that hard. But hey, it's the fucking pirate song. Is there anything else I can say about it? And then there's something Robot Fap. No, not to watch later. Oh well. She was still alive. What? Satana hates modern humans. You see what happens? You see what fucking happens? Can the pirate song get much? Can the pirate song get much higher? I mean, at that point, edit it locally before upload. But I'm so lazy. And the thing is, when I edit it, I go through the Windows photo thing because I'm too much of a pleb to go get like what's it called? Like Adobe Video Editor or whatever the fuck it's called, or any of that shit, or a free version of whatever and just cut it out. So I just go to the Windows one and then it takes like forever. And I'm like, bro, I just want to cut the video in half, but I have to go in to the editor twice on Windows to get the first half. And then it'll process that, and it takes like 5 years. And then I'm like, all right, you need to go back into the same one and get the second half. And then that will take forever too. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Let's just have fun. I mean, you need a decent part. Well, yeah. But also, like, when I have the video, like the window, just use Windows 98. You know, I remember my first computer had Windows 95 on it. And bro, that shit was the best. That shit was the best. Here, I'll show you what my other computer I have. Alright, for those of you who've lived long enough to have a graphics card and know what it feels like, congratulations! I got my first graphics card when I was 20... When I was 21, I think it was. Yeah, it was before my birthday. So, up until then, I have been running without a graphics card. Ooh. Yes, no graphics. Intel integrated. Playing World of Warcraft for like 10 years without a graphics card. Ooh. This computer got me through a lot of shit. And I gave the computer a lot of shit too. So like, Windows 98 wouldn't be that bad, you know? Because no one uses it, so why would anyone want to hack it, you know? But yeah. Oh yeah, and put it in rice. Embedded graphics card is okay for earlier times. Yes, but not for World of Warcraft. Put it in rice. Here's the thing, it's a 12-year-old or 12-year-old. Oh, no, 10-year-old computer as of this year. Like it's impressive how long certain technologies can go through. Like my truck's almost 30 years old, and it still runs pretty fine actually. And I'm like, okay, as long as I keep putting in basic maintenance, I won't expect anything more out of it, you know. But goddamn, a 30-year-old truck, I'll take it. But this computer just needs to go to bed because it is what it is. That's all. 10 years is like max for a computer world. 5 for best experience. Actually, yes. You're not wrong. You're not wrong for that. Especially if you're talking performance. You know, 5 years is basically the top of the line for performance before shit hits the fan. And then let's see what else. The computer we had before was actually, yeah, the computer I had before that for playing World of Warcraft on was the family computer. And it had a graphics card, 2 gigabytes of VRAM though, so it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good. But anyway, I remember playing World of Warcraft on that computer for 12 hours straight back in the day. And up until like I started the channel, I haven't really played any other game but World of Warcraft, so like playing this is a first experience. Playing DDLC about a year ago was my first experience. I used all 24 gigs of VRAM. But also remember that computer was like 2010 era. Like early... When did we get that computer? I think it was 2010. It might have been 2010 when we got that computer. Because that's when we started play... No, we played Warcraft 09, I think it was? No, I was 11. I remember being 11 when we played it. No way, it couldn't have been because that would be late 5th grade and we played it mid or early 5th grade. So I played World of Warcraft for 13 years. Alright, so I need to play World of Warcraft sometime between now and next year so that I'm not stuck on lucky number 13 for World of Warcraft. Alright? Now, it might not be on the channel, but I'm thinking I just need to fucking do it at some point to say, yeah, no, we're not doing this. We're not staying, I'm not leaving a game on lucky number 13. Alright? It ain't fucking happening. I don't care what I do in the game. I don't care if I try to farm Invincible. I'll do anything to make sure it's not 13 years. Nope. Won't happen. Anyway, I think I rambled on long enough for this game is like, are we gonna move on from the screen or not? Actually, wait, did Blush Bush move on? Yay, I got my diamond. Back to Crush Crush, back to Cabin Fever. Can I read it this time and not say some random ass bullshit? Sus Gaming. You know that dead meme. Please, oh please, man. Just write an email to Assistant Panda saying, "Here's the next game." Sus. And just see what happens. Tell them that's their next fucking game. And then, oh, that will be fucking hysterical to see what Assistant Panda says. It goes, "My naming expertise is too good." Bro, they might hire you at SPS, you know? For like just naming games and be like, "Alright, that dead meme. Give us a name for this game, alright?" I don't know what else to do, you know? And I think they would probably hire Paladin Panda because Paladin Panda. What else more is there to say about that? You know? I don't would they hire Podercal though? Would they? Paladin Cow. There we go. Or not Paladin Cow. Panda Cow. There we go. They have a reason to hire you now. Panda Cow. There we go. Cush. Oh my god, dude. That'd probably be one of the great... No, I cracked there again. This chat is the best. First, 2 new gaming ideas that that dead meme needs to send over to SPS right now. And then Potter walks over and be like, no, I cracked their game, therefore that's why they're gonna hire me. They're gonna call me Panda Cow, the cracker of all SPS games. And then they're gonna call that panda meme. There we go, that panda meme. That's right, I'm gonna turn everyone to a panda. Let's see, so it'd be Iodo Panda, there we go, problem solved. And then for shots to the head, it will be pandas to the head. Bloxbell will become Panda Bella. That panda. I don't think I'm gonna be able to live this down. Let's see, it'll be, instead of kill over, it's gonna be panda over. You know? Who else? Who else? We already have Paladin Panda. And Paladin Panda was completely by mistake. Like, I didn't mean to, but I was like, I called him Panda Poyer, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, you're now Paladin Panda. Problem solved. And that's how it happened. Well, actually, it's on YouTube somewhere, so it's good. And on the internet, so everyone can now find it. They just gotta find it. They gotta find when Rubik's rated. Oh yeah, Rubik's. Instead of Rubik's Solver, it's gonna be Panda Solver. There we go. I think that was mostly everyone. I think I forgot someone or two, but you know, they'll probably poke me and say, hey, give me panda name. I'll be like, okay. Alright, just chill. Alright. Breathe. Slow. Read it as a normal person would. Because all you do is fuck it all up. Panda Lover is my New Year's name. If it works, you know? That's all that needs to happen. As long as it works, you know, no one complains, you know? That's how most people are anyway. Go fix my car, alright. It works as intended, as it came out of the factory. It works just like that. Alright, I don't care. Moving on with my life. Boom. You know? Fix my electrical outlet. Boom, it works as intended. Alright. Get out. Fix my computer. Alright, it plays every SPS game. Alright, what else do I need in my life? I don't need World of Warcraft. I don't need Final Fantasy. I don't need any of that shit. I just need SPS games. Not more, nothing less. I should hydrate probably. Guys, it's almost out. I'll fill your computer. Let me wash it in the tub. I can't read worth a shit apparently tonight. I'll fix your computer. Let me wash it in the tub. I will say, apart from me not dusting my computer for the past few months, my computers are clean. You know? I'm gonna see if I can change it later. Bro. Fucking do it. Bro. Fucking do it. That would be so awesome. That would be so fucking awesome, dude. Not dirty enough then? Well, that's because, like, when I see, like, I need to dust off my keyboard. My G910. Because it's dusty. I also need to clean off my, what is this? The M600? Oh, the G600. Best gaming mouse, by the way. I cannot stress on how much I love the Logitech G600. Not 6000. Wait, no, I don't want shopping images. I cannot stress on how much I love this mouse. This mouse is so good. I love it. It's okay, it has like, it's extra wide because it has a third mouse button, which for some reason I'm just like, I can't get it to work, but I'm not concerned enough about it not working to give a shit about it. But hey, was that the new one? That has to be the new one, right? Oh wait, no, it's just they highlighted the text and colored it in. So it's not really any different. Why? Why? Why must this happen? Anyway, I just love the mouse so much. It's so good. Sometimes it's not practical like FPS games, but I don't play that many FPS games anymore. But most every other game, well, for this game I'm using my M510, which is probably 10 years old at this point, and it still works like a champ as long as I, make sure the batteries are changed. Which if I recall correctly, I've only had to change the batteries once in my entire lifetime of having this mouse. And I'm like, holy shit. Sure, it's 2 AA's, so it's cheating, but still. What more is there to say about this mouse? My boss and coworker have one at work. It's more beat up, and it still works like it's brand new out of the fucking box. I'm like, alright. If it works for them, it'll work for me. Here we go, chat. Can I read this without fucking up once? Can I read this without fucking it up once? The peaceful atmosphere was interrupted by an annoying cascade of chimes from my email. I took a peek at my inbox and saw more spam, of course. I did it. I actually fucking did it. Meme mail. I guess that's what you could call spam, because it's just a bunch of memes. Okay, if I read the meme mail, does that use more power? That's the real question, because remember, Mallory was like, doesn't that use power? And I'm like, yeah. But this pleb PC I have in the Game Boy has a 250 watt power supply, so it doesn't take that much power. Fuck it, we're reading it. I opened up the first of the sketchy forwards.
Wow, more new cures for the virus discovered.
Yes, it takes more power to enter or interpret what the fuck I'm even saying. You're actually not wrong about that.
This says, miraculous cure found! Dihydrogen monoxide combined with pink sodium chloride will save your life. Click here now to learn. Yeah, no, that link is definitely staying blue.
But the purple link looks more cool than the blue link, if you ask me, alright? You gotta turn it purple. Okay, I like blue. Alright, blue's cool. So I guess we will leave it blue.
And this other one has more emojis than actual words. Which
means it's 100% legit. Change my mind. 100%. It means it's more legit. What else can I say about it? Mallory laughed.
You never know. One of those headlines might turn out to be true someday.
I have like a serious burning question in my head that I'm like, I need to find out if this is true or not. Did Mallory have internet and computer in the city? So does she know how the computer works at least? Whereas, okay, another quick story. Coworker said that there used to be a guy who worked behind us at the body shop. And for the longest time, he would call the computer the porn machine and not a computer. So that's all it was to him. It wasn't for anything else but porn. That's it. Straight up. I don't know what else to say about it.
Oh, Mallory, you're such an optimist.
There's nothing wrong with that! No, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I rolled my eyes playfully. Without thinking about it more than that, I deleted both the emails. I spent a few minutes checking some websites that were part of my daily routine, sites for tech, news, world news, and weather. Random ad for amazing delivery services reminded me about that first aid kit I needed to replace. I decided I might as well grab some painkillers too, since there had only been a handful left in the bottle when Mallory had asked for it. But just fucking read. Just seriously, read. That's all you need to do. When Mallory had asked for one for her leg. She seemed much better now, but still, it was good to have things like that on hand. You never know when a headache might come to strike or a joint might get sprained. First, I took that the wrong way, alright? But I'm like, how would that happen? I ordered the newest first aid kit. It's not the newest one. Jesus Christ. It's a first aid kit. It's a first aid kit. I ordered the new first aid kit and the aspirin, and then something else caught my eye. It was a type of ad I never usually get, and certainly never pay mind to. But for some reason I did this time. It was just a basic advertisement pending with some chintzy jewelry, but something compelled me to take a closer look. Uh-oh. In game, we're becoming a simp, guys. So it's not just we're simps out here, we're now simps in the game. After clicking through, I was presented with an image of a stunning silver ring in the shape of a bow. The color and sparkle immediately reminded me of Mallory. Oh no. It went from level 1 simping to like maximum level simping in 5 seconds. I wanted to buy it for her. The next thing I knew, the order had been placed and a message appeared letting me know that all 3 of my purchased items would be arriving via drone drop within the next few days. The whole order plus the delivery fees was ridiculously expensive, but what else was I going to spend my money on? What the fuck? Why does this sound like it would be me if I had so much money in my pocket that I'd be like, you know what? We're gonna get this bow-shaped ring for Mallory meme. Like, I learned back in my chair. Chat, can you guys help me? Please? Like, is there any way you guys can help me read without fucking shit up? Like, please. No? Oh! Chat denied me. Well, I don't blame you guys, chat, because, you know, I guess it's just entertaining for you guys to see me fuck up and go, I learned back in my chair. Yeah, I guess I'll take the L, you know? I leaned back in my chair, a little bit in disbelief of myself. Paladin Panda, you're missing all the good shit tonight, dude. Like, Paladin Panda misses all the good shit. And Mio's not on, so I don't know where Paladin Panda would be right now. I looked over at Mallory sitting in the living room. She had an old basket of clothes set beside her, with a little pile of things neatly refolded beside it. Refolded. I never thought I would ever read that word in my life. He's dead like meme. You know, fair point. Her head was bent low over some garment in her lap, her fingers working away. I realized that she was using a needle and thread, sewing up holes and fastening buttons back where they belonged. She took my pants, guys. Oh no, my pants. What am I gonna do? Shit. Forgot about the work I wanted to get done. I got up out of my seat and wandered over to look more closely at what she was doing.
Are you mending my clothes?
She brightened.
Yes, those ones are already done, and these ones here are still in progress.
I didn't even know you'd been working on this.
A very secretive woman, I'll say.
Well, normally I work on it before I go to sleep or when I first wake up. I find it sort of meditative.
You know, that's actually a fair point then.
You know, you don't have to do all these things for me.
Oh, yes I do. Wait. Hold up. Let me get the big picture here. Alright? So, Marshmallow in game is simping for Mallory, and Mallory is simping for Marshmallow, right? So therefore we have the true simping circle occurring, right? Which means the whole universe is in perfect alignment. At least for these two.
I like keeping busy, and I like being helpful. Really, you've been so generous and kind taking me in like this. I just want to do everything I can to help you.
Yep, it's true. The simping circle is complete for these two. She kept working while she talked. So sweet and matter of fact, I smiled and suddenly I really didn't want to bother with her work. I just wanted to hang out with her.
You know, I don't think I'm in the right headspace for work today. Luckily, I don't have any looming deadlines, so maybe I'll take today off?
You know, that's how I feel all the time. But I'm like, that actually reminds me, I need to check something real quick. We're there. I need to check one thing real quick, make sure I can do it. Because my deadline isn't for like another 4 weeks or something, but I'd rather just be able to get to work on it. You know? Go here, go... No, I don't need to go there. I need to go, settings, autofill, password manager, redacted. Click that link. It takes me here. Click OK. Log me in. Contents of this class. Yes! Hell yeah! Alright, I have access to what I need, and I have 4 weeks technically to get all this shit done. And I'm probably gonna try to knock it all out on Saturday. Because you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Get it done now, don't have to deal with it later, can do whatever the fuck I want later. Boom.
We could just sit and enjoy the fire together. Maybe we could play a board game.
Mallory looked up at me in surprise.
Ooh, I love games. What do you have in mind?
How about strip poker? Search my memory. What two-player games did I have kicking around? Most of the board games left in the cabin were more than a decade old. They were ones I used to play with my family when we vacationed here, and many of them were probably missing cards or pieces. Then just make them up.
How about chess? Do you know how to play?
Surely the chess set on the game shelf would still be intact, and those old pieces would be thrilled to get some use after all these years.
Chess? Yes. I used to play with my sister sometimes. I'm probably not very good at it.
This one teacher used to tell me chess is all about like what mood the person's in. Like however the person plays is with their mood. Did I ever understand? No. Because I haven't played chess since.
That's okay. Neither am I. I'll grab the game. Meet me at the table, okay?
Holy shit! It's been what, 6 years since I've been in freshman year. Holy shit! I feel old. I went to retrieve the chess set just when I remembered. I unearthed the box and was dusting off with my sleeves when I heard Mallory make a noise.
Uh-oh.
That's always a good sound, guys, actually. I turned to check on her. She was still sitting on the floor beside the fireplace, many clothes strewn about.
What's wrong?
I'm back after updating my phone. Bro, you're now PandaLover_SPS? Bro, you actually went and did it. Oh my god. What a Chad. Like, straight up, that's pretty good. And also, welcome back. She raised her head to her lips and began to bite her nail.
I can't get up. My leg's fallen asleep.
Oh. The deed is done. And you're back, and that's what counts too, you know? Her words brought back a familiar phrase she said on the night we met. I chuckled and reached out my hand to her.
Well, at least it's only asleep and not caught in a trap this time.
Oh, that's terrible. She's gonna tell you to fuck off. Oh no. She smiled and accepted my hand to lift her up. Funny how I didn't even think twice about it anymore.
White or black?
I'm gonna choose gray. We set the board out on the table and started setting up the pieces.
White, please.
I sat down on the black side of the board and finished arranging my pieces. When I looked up, Mallory was examining the box with her pursed lips.
Are you missing a piece?
You know what? I want to look up the word pursed because I don't know. Pursed. Pursed lip meaning. What the fuck does that mean? Dictionary.com. A technique used by patients with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease in which air is inhaled slowly through the nose and mouth and exhaled slowly through pursed lips. You're not supposed to use the word inside the fucking definition. That's illegal. That's what I was taught in elementary school. Banned. Whatever, I'm now educated, but I'm educated falsely.
Looks that way. I don't mind subbing in a salt shaker or something else to play with.
We're getting salty in here, chat.
No way. We should play with real pieces.
I was thinking the same thing. I can't believe we now have to ban dictionary.com from the fucking internet, guys. Like, straight up, dictionary.com? At least it's not Urban Dictionary. She gave me a look. Wait. Isn't there a command? Hold up. Commands. Like the definition of thinking to think? Exactly. Like straight up. Hold on. Dictionary. Oh. Oh. This actually doesn't go to... Retrieves the first definition for something in urban. It is what it is, chat. She gave me a look. It was sort of dismissive and sort of disheartened, but I meant what I said, and I knew how to cheer her up.
Seriously, I can make you a proper chess piece, and I can make it look however you like.
Woo, bruh. Mallory stared at me, one eyebrow a little higher than the other. She's probably gonna say, make it look like me. Then we're gonna have to like draw her and then do it in the 3D printer and make it work.
How?
I held out one finger and headed towards my computer, but that's gonna eat a lot of power. Unless this is... Potocow, how much wattage does your 3D printer take? Because we could go based off of your 3D printer. Oh yeah, the 3D printer we had at school, by the way, it was a $30,000 one. That was more meant for industrial purposes, not for like school applications. It runs like less than 100 watt. Okay, so it's not as bad. Okay, so that's why I was thinking this could be a high, you know, power consumption because, you know, it's a $30,000 one that's a little taller than me. You know, I think it was like 6 or 7 foot tall. Uses an Audron and stepper motors. I have Audrino. I don't want the movie Audition. Let me type in motor, see what the hell that is. Oh, okay, so it's a type of like circuit board and all that with motors. Okay, everything makes sense now.
Remember the gauze vase with the cute potato pattern on it. I printed that out with my 3D printer. See?
Well, I took it. Oh, it's spelled differently. Bruh. Hold on, does this show... Okay, hold on. Does this show my location or not? Because if it does, I can't show it. Open image in new tab. No! Does yours look like this? Does yours look like this right here? I hope it does, because that'd be the best shit ever. I think this one was like 20 bucks or so. Not yet. Oh. Found it on eBay. If you want the link, I'll send it to you, alright? Or I'll send it in chat and then you can do what you please. But what accept all, I don't care. Right, program go. I don't... What language is it? Because I studied a little bit of like C. What was it? No, Python and Java, not JavaScript. Ooh. It's its own language? Okay, so I'd have to learn it, which means... I'm already in school right now, so I don't want to learn too much more outside of what I need to learn in school. Even though, for some reason, most of what I'm learning in school kind of feels natural, if that makes sense. Literally, I just look at it and go, oh, well, okay, when we get into like math, like Ohm's law and Watt's law and what's the other one? Parallel circuit with all the math. When we get into that, it's like, no, stop. But C comparable, I think, or compatible, I think. I haven't learned any of that shit. Hardware. I was also looking at Raspberry Pi because I was like, if I could get a Raspberry Pi and have it be able to run a hard drive, I could make that technically the upload to YouTube computer. But then I realized, yeah, it's too slow of a computer to even consider doing that, so that's probably not gonna work. Retired? No! But it sounds like you know a lot of shit about this. I know a lot of shit about cars. So, with our combined power, I believe we can make the most powerful car ever by creating a computer with it. I'll leave it open because I might look at it later to see what its capabilities are, because that sounds cool. Took the equipment out and hooked it up to my computer, giving her a quick overview as I did. Why can't I read?
This is just a small one, but it's very useful and quite simple. I just plug in the USB cable to my computer, then use a program to tell the printer what to make.
Whoa, that's so cool. I'm missing the queen. Can it make that piece?
Bro, I'm missing the queen. Can it make that piece? Bro, why would it need to make that piece when you are the queen? We could have been playing chess by now, but no. You be thinking we'd be missing the queen, but bruh, the queen be right in front of us. Let a theoretical laugh, throwing my head back as I did so.
This baby can make anything your heart desires. Ask and you shall receive.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far because it's probably not gonna be big enough to print Mio's Tesla that she wants. But, you know, it is what it is. I wonder if Mio's gonna get the S, the 3, and the X model. You know? Or if she's gonna get just one of the 3 or all that. But hey, why not just get all 3?
I desire a cat.
Oh, fierce.
A cat queen? Alright, that works.
Can I watch?
No! Watching is against the law. have you played Hush Hush? I hope you did. Because if you haven't, bro, then I fucking spoiled it for you. One of the lines that or not Tesla says, but Mio says. Oh yeah? Well, do you remember when Mio's like, I want to 3D print a Tesla? So, you know, Mio probably IRL wants a Tesla too, you know, but why not? No XD? Oh. The fuck is this? You sort of forgot fast. That's always the fun part about memory. Is, you know, you how do I put it? You remember certain things, but you forget certain things too, and I remember the most weird shit. Like sometimes I might just start busting out laughing, and it's whether because I'm watching your stream for a quick second, or I'm not watching stream and then I just remember something from the past that was funny, and I just start laughing, you know? But also, dude, speaking of memory, bro, Elle's invented memory must suck so bad. Because then she'd be thinking this thing, but it actually never happened, but she thinks it happens, and oh my god, that sounds like it just sucks. You know? Because then everything on her timeline's different. The enthusiasm she showed left no room for arguments. I loaded up my software to search for a cat, picked out a cat figurine, set it up to print, and let Mallory press the very last OK button to get the process started. Several care lights on the 3D printer flashed as it got to work, started to hum and whir.
It's like something out of science fiction.
It's like the devs want us to look at the 3D printer, duh. Mallory tilted her head to get a better look at the printer. She stood up. She stood up to lean over and watched the cat being formed from above. The angle exposed her. All right, guys, look. It's in the game, and it's a category on Twitch. So therefore, I cannot get a 3-day suspension for this. Okay? It's impossible. Okay? But the angle exposed her cleavage and bra. I tried not to look, unsure if she was aware of her positioning was putting on display. I'd rather assume it was a mistake, not take advantage of it, no matter how attractive the sight was. Oh, but you can? You know what? I'm gonna distract Twitch. I'm gonna... Nothing else fall. Oh, cool. Forgot to put that up there. But yeah, here's my 3D printed... Oh, the light's terrible over here. Okay, I'm gonna blind myself, but it is what it is. Alright, there we go. We have some light. Boom. I'm gonna turn it off because it's gonna blast my eyes out. But here it is, my 3D printed tower. I've tried to paint it blue. Alright, it says, is it Thursday yet? Because I was binge watching Critical Role back in the day when I was making this, so I'm like, fuck it, why not? And yes, it's used for D&D. It's pretty big. I forget how big I made it, but I think apart from my 3D guitar, this is the biggest thing I put out of that printer. And the teacher was like, yeah, cool, go ahead. Well, yeah, and the teacher for that class, for the drafting class, you'll never guess his name. His name is Peter Parker. Like, straight up, I'm not even kidding. His name is Peter Parker. And bro, he loves surfing so much that this guy I used to know and I were like, when he retires, he's just gonna be riding a wave off into the sunset and that's it. Wait, maybe he's a male version of Iro, you know? But I also remember when I printed I think it was either the guitar or the dice tower, I broke the printer. And everyone was pissed off, but I'm like, I got my shit. Why do I care? And also the best part is, the company where we got the printer from, so they have one service guy for the entire state of Florida. One service guy for the entire state of Florida. One. How? It's a $30,000 3D printer. You guys only have one, and it's supposed to be an industrial scale 3D printer. Wouldn't you want to, I don't know, have more than just one for the whole state? You know, because if it's industrial, companies are going to depend on that thing to work. I don't know, it's just a thought. We were both quiet while we waited. Level after level, the Cat Queen built upon itself, and about 4 minutes later, we had our replacement chess piece. What? 4 minutes? I think it took... Bro, I think my 3D printer took like 14 hours or something. And I think my 3D guitar took like maybe 24 hours collectively, you know, 6 pieces to build. Like, I think we're further into the future than, you know, current day when, you know, this game seems to be set in. So I think this 3D printer is like, jeez, bro. Wow. I removed the piece from the printer, handed it to Mallory, and watched her expression turn from amazement to joy. I've only seen the powder ones work that fast. It's still impressive how fast some of these can work, but also at the same time, the reason why it took so long to do the 3D, my tower, is because this 3D printer at school, it has 2 filaments, the actual plastic and the support plastic, and the support plastic dissolves in a solvent tank and blah blah blah. So basically it'll do a level, and it'll do support level or however much it needs to do, and then it'll do the actual plastic and just keep going. So it'd be constantly switching between the two and having to reposition this, that, and the other. But yeah, that's right, it was my dice tower that broke it, because the reason why it broke the printer is because the x-axis decided to break. For some reason, the 3D printer just stopped seeing the x-axis, so it's like, look man, I don't know which way is the x-axis is anymore, so I can't do it. And also, sometimes the printer would just start spitting out the plastic. Like, it'll think it's where it needs to be, but the x-axis would be too high, and then just start spitting it out, and then start moving around like it's placing the plastic, and it doesn't fucking do it. And so you just have strings of plastic everywhere in the printer. It was sort of the best shit ever. But yeah, potato quality. That's what, like, I know I haven't told you, chat, yet, like, at least the new people in chat. The reason why I call everyone potatoes is because my first PC was a potato that I started streaming on, and I just had it take over the channel because I'm like, you know what, it is what it is, I'm gonna make the most of it, everyone's a fucking potato. There we go, bam, potatoians, you know? Nothing I can do about it. But it was so funny how the 3D dice tower I made broke the x-axis, and I think the x-axis was up and down on this printer. I don't remember though, because yeah, I know x and y are usually one of the two, and then the z-axis is the other one. It's so interesting how sometimes shit just breaks like that, you know?
It's perfect.
Oh, it better be. It better be perfect. And it wasn't the only thing. We sat down. Hi, YouTube. Alright, I should be back now. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Just be normal for once. Alright, so I'm gonna try to finish this day in Cabin Fever, and then I need to call it there because I got class in the morning, and I got work after that. And then I have Dungeons & Dragons, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. And then Friday, I might go midnight on Friday, because fuck it, why not? Because, well, it depends if I'm doing work on Saturday or doing nothing on Saturday. If I'm doing nothing on Saturday, maybe an early Saturday stream. Just saying. And then I'll probably go until midnight. And then I'll probably go and do the Sunday stream and go from 11 to 11 because that sounds like it'd be a fun stream to do. Anyway, we sat down to play and the conversation came so easily. We shared what we knew about chess, how we each learned to play, and how the game itself dated back to the 15th century, and how these days most people played it online. Saturday you'll be busy with another streamer. You want to send me their channel? Because I might check it out. Because if I'm going to be doing nothing Saturday, I mean, I might as well at least lurk in someone else's channel. Because like the thing is, a lot of the streamers I usually lurk on are big name streamers, so that's the reason why I lurk. And I want to get into like not lurking, but I know the big name streamers, you know, trying to send a message to them is pointless. Like at least Mio, she, you know, sees it. And thanks for the channel, by the way. Like Mio sees it, but it also depends. I was gonna say, did I follow this channel and not even know it? Alright, notifications on. Ooh, play some games I've never heard of. Which is fine, you know? It's not that bad to get to know a few new games. Because like, I want to lurk with, or not lurk, but try to chat with more smaller streamers because, well, the only streamer I'm technically collaborating with is Fox. And, you know, I respect her time and she respects my time and blah blah blah. So I don't always try to like bother her, hey stream with me, hey stream with me, hey stream with me and all that. But you know, it is what it is. And I'd like to try to build up a little community of people I stream with. I believe I'm watching DBZ with him. Unsure what I was talked into. Those are always the best deals, dude. Those are always the best deals. When you talk with someone and then you don't know what you got yourself into, but you know what, it just happened. You know? We talked about Deep Blue, the first computer to beat World Chess Champion, and then the conversation turned into other random things. Things that made us laugh, a little and quotes from childhood, question we had about universe. It turned into one of those days where the time just passed you by, impossible to notice. Until my eyes sat up straight while I was contemplating my options, pointing urgently.
Hey, look! There! The clouds are breaking.
Uh-oh, she wants to go outside.
Nah, I'm not falling for that. You just want me to turn my back so you can move the pieces around. You trickster, you.
Oh. I tisked at her, shaking my head, and she laughed.
No, seriously. Look, the sun is shining over there. Can we go outside to look at it?
I twisted in my seat through the window. I could see the great gray sky and there the mountains aglow of crack shady golden sunbeams down out into the land. Speaking of cracks, I was playing Crush on my phone earlier and ran into a voice, or well, I don't have the voice lines, but the text line for Hamu was something along the lines of, I'm going to the doctor to get a new crack, or no, what was it? No, I'm going to the doctor to get a new butt because mine has a crack in it. It was something along the lines of that, and I almost started busting out laughing really fucking loud because that was so fucking funny.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Good idea. And I know a perfect viewing spot.
Oh sure, Tensor. Oh. Mallory gleefully hopped off her chair and took my hands in hers. Outside the air was damp. We walked together around the side of the house to the ladder I used to use the other day. I climbed up first, then turned to help Mallory up the last ladder rung and over the edge of the roof. Her hands felt so little and fragile in mine. Bro, I thought she said her leg fell asleep earlier. What? And she said it hurts when she puts weight onto it. It's not a good idea to bring her up to the roof. And also, he should have went second for reasons.
Watch your step. It's still wet and might be slippery. Luckily, the ridges help give traction.
Oh, sure. We stood side by side and out of an abundance of caution, and only an abundance of caution, I held her. The sun was on its way down, and I could tell the sunset was going to be incredible.
What do you think? Pretty good spot to watch the sunset?
Now I took a few steps forward, leaving my hands empty. I shoved them into my pockets. For a moment, everything was quiet. I scanned the world around me and saw gray clouds streaking downwards in the distance, trees in heavy shadow with their tips lit up by the sinking sun, the ruins of the city nestled in thriving landscape, and her. She let out a long, careful sigh, turning slightly to look back in my direction.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
This ain't that bad either, yo. It's pretty fucking good. The cool wind blew past, catching her shining platinum hair and sending a few strands dancing around her head. Damn, water's good. Hell yeah. There's something mournful in her tone that made my heart ache.
Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for showing me all of this.
Watch this. Problem solved. I stared at her, wondering why she sounded so sad, yet understanding that her sadness was the same as mine. God, she was beautiful. And no, me cleaning up my room, if I do that on Sunday, is not just gonna be like a bunch of fucking water bottles and trash, okay? That's the only time I've done it in the past few months of throwing a water bottle over there. Did I already read that? Yeah. I stared and stared, didn't know how I'd lived so long without her. Why does this feel like something I'm gonna say in the future at some point in my life? Whether it's with potato or something else I get, I don't fucking know. You know, something changed up on the roof. I came back down to myself when a strong cold gust rushed past me and I realized the sun had dipped beneath the horizon. I spent the whole time watching Mallory instead of watching the sunset.
It's already over? It happened so quick.
Yeah, it did.
Mallory had her arms wrapped around herself. I saw goosebumps on her legs, a little shivering in her
I
shoulders.
don't know about you, but I'm freezing. Shall we go back in?
I never paid attention before. I never cared.
Sounds like something I say. She was so sad. I wanted to make it stop for her, but I didn't know how. The game wants to touch my heart, but I'm refusing it. That's one of the reasons why I love these SPS games. I'm like half watching since I'm going to play this game after your stream. Hey, if you want to play it, you know, you can play it. All I ask is no spoilers, please. But anyway, like, I don't know about you guys in chat, but games that like touch my heart are usually like, in my opinion, some of the best fucking games there are. Just straight up. Like DDLC was the first game that touched my heart. Crush did, but it took me a while because I was in a phase of I don't care, and I just didn't care. And now I care, and now like, you know, it did too. Shush, fuck! I almost cried. I don't remember if you were there at that moment when I almost cried, Poder, but bro, I was on the brink of crying, but I somehow managed to be like, no.
Maybe the most beautiful things are beautiful because they're fleeting. You have to appreciate them while they're there. But hey, there'll be another sunset tomorrow.
No, sadly. It's fine though, you know? Everyone misses all the moments. Like, Raptor missed my crying moment in DDLC because he came after the DDLC crying moment. Because that happened... Like, here's the way it went. I was playing DDLC, I got to Sayori, talked about her depression and all that, and then I just started crying, hit save on the game, went and played Call of Duty for like 2 rounds of... I don't remember what the fuck it was, I think it was Team Deathmatch or whatever, and then I came back, finished it, continued to cry, and then that was it. Like that's literally it. I don't remember which episode, but it has Call of Duty on the thumbnail because I'm too lazy to edit and make my own thumbnails, even though I could do it on stream, you know, but I'm no good artist and I don't have Photoshop, at least for now. It was getting dark now. I felt a few raindrops. The air felt heavy and sharp.
It's starting to rain again. Come on, let's go in.
Mallory turned slowly, nodding, not looking at me in the eye. Stood by the ladder.
After you.
Her head was bowed as she moved so tentatively, but I couldn't tell whether it was because she was sad or because she was nervous. Oh no! I'm gonna go with the gentleman route of this, alright, and help her off the roof. And I do want to play 100%, so I'm going to come back and click fuck it. But either way, I'm going to go the gentleman route, and I'm going to hope that nothing bad happens when I go play give her some space route. You know?
Let me help you down.
Offered my hand, she grasped it firmly and shuffled towards the edge of the roof, turning around. She lowered herself onto the ladder, slowly making her way down one careful step at a time. I waited for her to reach the ground before I climbed down after her. Exactly, Poder. That's why I don't want to do it right now, even though it would technically end my stream, because it'd be like, well, I reached an ending. I have a save point, so it is what it is. But anyway...
Thank you. You're like my own personal guardian. I feel like you'd never let anything bad happen to me.
Alright, now I feel bad for the bear trap thing earlier.
Not if you could help it anyway.
Ooh, fuck.
Of course. I care about your well-being.
This turned from she could be infected with the bubonic plague to alright, I protect. What was that one meme? It was like, he do something, he also do something, but most importantly, he protect. I forget what the meme was. She smiled at me and we carefully made our way back inside the house. The fire had burned low, but the inside of the cabin was warm and inviting. I felt a strange sense of calm.
It's so nice in here. I didn't realize how cold I was.
I nodded, resisting the urge to remind her about the jacket I offered. Every time we went through the door, I could tell she wasn't in the mood for me to poke fun at her. It was getting late, my stomach ached for something to eat, and I was sure she needed something too.
How about I heat up something from the freezer? And while we're waiting, we can have tea. It's my turn to make it this time.
Bruh, I bet she's gonna be like, I'm making that damn tea, biatch.
That sounds nice.
Aww. She's... Are we steady? Are we good? Alright, bitrate seems good. I saw it go down to 0. So it is what it is. Yes, internet, I know I should go to bed. Give me however long the end of this chapter is gonna take. Alright? She settled herself by the fire, gazing into the glowing embers. She seemed a million miles away. I made my way over to the kitchen and filled up the kettle. I took out a container of stew and began the process of throwing it on the stove. Ready, steady, that's all I need to know. I searched through my pantry for a particular jar of loose leaf tea, something I wanted her to try, and waited for the water to boil. Jeez, I almost died there. Anyway, when the tea was made, I poured Mallory's into a tacky cat mug my mother had bought at the yard sale once upon a time. I was glad to see Mallory's eyes light up when I handed her the mug.
Oh my, this is the cutest.
I thought you might like it.
Sat by her on the couch. The rain was coming down again, drumming hard on the window. I sat just listening, sipping out our tea.
This tea is super yummy. Where did you get it from?
Phew, I was hoping you'd say that. I actually made it myself. If you didn't like it, I probably would have told you it was a free sample that came in the mail or something.
Heh.
You really made it? Like you grew it in your fish garden?
Suggest a poll. Where's Stream Manager? There's Stream Manager. Let me put it over on that screen for a moment just so that no one sees it. Where is it? Manage goals, manage prediction, sub only, manage poll. Rate poll. Who is thy streamer's ISP? Who else? What are some other ISPs? Ooh, that's right, that one. Internet service providers. Internet for veterans? Man! Oh. Isn't Comcast Xfinity? Yeah, I think Comcast is Xfinity. They're like same company, just... But I'll put Xfinity / Comcast to technically both of them as one. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to have fun with it. There's your poll. Alright. That gives me 2 minutes to just do reading. It's already 15 after. I need to hurry up because I cannot stay up until midnight. I will, even though I can sleep in just a little bit, I don't want to sleep in too much. Because I need to leave my house by 8 o'clock and I should be able to get to school, but I'd rather not, you know, be on the money. You know, I like to be, here's how I like to be. Better early than on time, better on time than late, better late than never. But I hate being late. On time is fine, but I dislike it. Being early is fine.
Yep, harvested the tea leaves myself, dried them, tested different blends.
That's amazing. Who taught you all that?
Not me. Looking at the poll right now, I'm betting Potter's the only one who answered it. And well, it seems like there's a possibility that Potter might have or have had the same ISP as I have. And if Potter was the only one who did answer, well, you are dead on the fucking money. And I mean that you are dead on the money. I cleared my throat a little nervous.
Mom did. She was a doctor. But she always had an affinity for herbal home remedies too. You know, ginger for an upset stomach, honey for a sore throat, antibiotics for an infection.
I could have gotten honey this whole fucking time and possibly solved my sore throat for the past few days. At least you're the only one who answered the poll, but hey, you answered it correctly. And, well, I'm not gonna say the name on stream, you know, but at the same time, yeah, they're bad. I don't like it.
When I was a kid, I didn't know there was any difference. All I knew was that whenever I was sick or hurt, my mom would whip out some drink or salve that made everything better. It was like witchcraft.
Well, who is live now? Is that Asmon live? Yeah, well, that's on his second channel. I don't really care. You know, that's actually a fair point. My coworker says he had them, and then he switched over to T-Mobile, I think it was. And, well, from what I know, is in Florida, right? If you get one fucking rain cloud, you know, you lose satellite TV, you lose cellular, or anything else that's connected to satellite or bullshit, you know? And it's like I would love to do it, but if I want to stream, you know, because like the thing is, Florida, it seems like it likes to rain when I try to want to do all this shit, you know, and it wouldn't help. Like, it doesn't want to rain when I'm at work, and you know, boss, coworker, and I are sweating to our fucking ass crack, but you know, it rains after we leave, you know, rains on the way home. It's like, all right, it's nice that it cools the air conditioning off in the car, but like, could you have rained, I don't know, midday and then not like the way it needs to work is it needs to rain like lunchtime-ish and then not like show the sun for the rest of the day, because then it turns into a fucking sauna and it sucks ass. Because, you know, you're working and it's like, I don't want to work in the fucking sauna. Because never been to a sauna, by the way, but I'm sure if you go to a sauna you want to relax, not work your ass off.
She was really the one who taught me all about plants, how to take care of them, how they can be used.
Ooh. Remembering my mother like this made my throat feel tight, brought a tear to my eye and smiled to my lips. It was the strangest feeling, totally bittersweet. Mallory's voice softened.
Your mother sounds incredible. If she was a doctor, then she probably saved many lives.
Probably did.
Yes, she and my father both helped save many people.
Gathering the courage to continue talking about them, I took a deep breath and closed my eyes.
They both died helping people. Until the bitter end, they tried to save as many lives as possible.
You know, that sounds like how the American military is, which, you know, props to all of them. That's some of the best shit they can do, and man, they deserve the respect that they deserve. But it is what it is, unfortunately. Mallory put her hand on top of mine. It was unusually warm, probably as a result of her holding on to the tea mug.
They left behind a wonderful person, and you should be proud of that fact. I am sorry that you lost them.
You know, I was not expecting her to say this at all. I wasn't expecting her to say really anything, but wow. Hearing the kind words nearly sent me into another wave of emotions, but I managed to hold them back. Bro, this guy kind of sounds like me.
Thanks. So, is it your turn again? I've told you about my parents and my dog, but you haven't told me anything about your family.
Kind of a rude way of making her get to talk about it, but it'll work. Try to make my voice sound light and teasing, but I was really serious. I wanted to know. I wanted to know her. I can't read. I'm about to just say fuck it, save the game, and go to bed because I cannot read. Her hand twitched, and for a second I was afraid she would take it away, but since she didn't, she just stared at me, and the silence went on so long I felt I had to fill it.
Honestly, Mallory, why are you so secretive? Why can't you tell me what you were doing out in the rain that night?
Oh, yeah, Powder, one quick spoiler about the game. This game is how SPS built Hush Hush. So therefore, this game's about secrets and whatnot. So, you know, basically Mallory is the goddess of Hush Hush, even though she's not in it. Anyway.
I want to know what brought you to me.
That did it. She pulled away and sank a little deeper into the couch, looking sorrowfully in it. Looking so sorrowful at her. Interesting. Hey, it is what it is. That's why I wish I played this before I played Hush Hush, after learning that this game is about secrets a little bit.
I'm scared to talk about it.
Had you figure that out? Well, one of the first things that you do is you find out she's secretive about why she was out in the rain on the first day you meet her, and then, you know, she hasn't talked to you since we're on day 6.
Just thinking about it hurts so much. And I'm afraid that if I say it out loud, I won't be able to take the pain.
It is what it is, alright? All you have to do is grow balls of steel, Mallory, and you'll be able to do it. Trust me, alright? I frowned.
I understand. But if you share it with someone who cares about you, then they'll carry some of that pain too. You won't have to shoulder it alone.
See, it's easy, 0 deaths. Trust me.
That someone is me, by the way. In case it wasn't obvious.
She smiled softly.
I do want you to know me. To know about them. My family. Life was hard, but I loved them so much.
Oh yeah, and Potter, I don't know if you noticed, but when Mallory talks, and also she blinks, but when she talks, she has a little animation. I'm like, yo, that's so cool. I understand why they didn't bring it into Hush Hush, because, man, I don't know if you know it, or I don't know if you remember it, but 200,000 lines or words, was it? It was one of the two in Hush Hush. Bruh, that's a fucking lot. So I can understand why they didn't do the animation for all that.
It was just me, my mom, and my little sister. That was my bubble. We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. We learned to do a lot with the little. Cooking nice meals out of subpar food, dressing up in old worn-out clothes, reenacting our favorite books when we couldn't read because the power was out again and there was no light. Our mom was a factory worker, so she had to go out every day to earn money for us so that we could at least survive. When she started showing symptoms, they sent her home. She tried to protect us. She stayed in her room, but we still went in, always trying to get her to eat or drink, giving her aspirin to keep down that awful fever. She kept telling us to stop coming in. We called for an ambulance already, but we were still on the waiting list. And what were we supposed to do? leave her to die alone in her room? Well, she did die. My sister was with her when it happened. But I was out in the kitchen making us all something to eat. I can't even remember what it was.
A tear ran down Mallory's cheek.
By the time it was our turn for the ambulance to come, it was only to take away a body. My sister and I, we didn't know what to do. How were we going to be able to buy food or pay for electricity? We were at the mercy of companies already struggling to produce anything. Factories in the middle of shutdowns due to waves of sickness. And it just seemed hopeless.
So, where's your sister, though, actually?
But, you know, we had learned about people living outside the cities. Smaller communities living off the land instead of trying to survive the old way. We thought, if that was real, maybe we should just leave the city behind. Somehow figure out a way to be like those people. Like you.
I know, for a long time I wondered why anyone had ever chose to stay in the cities. Eventually I realized not everyone was lucky enough to inherit an off-grid cabin like I did. I couldn't imagine the impossibility of getting started from scratch. Mallory gripped the edge of her sweater dress so tightly she trembled.
About a week after our mom died, my sister gave me some laundry she just finished washing. She asked me to hang it out on the balcony to dry. And while I did that, she locked me outside.
What a top 10 anime betrayal. Like, this one feels like the top 10 anime betrayal out there.
I thought it was a prank at first. But she wouldn't let me in, and I got upset. I was banging on the door, yelling at her through the glass to open up. She told me she couldn't because she was sick. She'd started developing symptoms the night before, and she struggled with it all night and all morning, and finally, I begged her to open the door. She refused. She said there was no safe way for us to stay together. Our mother's attempts to protect us hadn't worked. So my sister decided to take drastic action while she could.
My heart sank like a stone with every word she spoke.
She locked you out to save you.
Mallory nodded slowly.
We both cried, looking at each other from opposite sides of the glass, while she begged me to go. So, I did. I climbed down the fire escape and just started walking. I wandered along the river and out through the suburbs into the woods. I didn't have anywhere to go, so I just kept on going.
Fucking bit right. I see you try to go down to zero, you little shit.
Eventually, I was heading up the mountain, totally lost, and that's when I found this place.
Shook my head, completely lost for words. I never could have imagined that this was her tale. Even when she first came to me bleeding and rain-drenched, she'd been bright and kind and helpful. Then I remembered the quiet little sobs I heard after turning my back and the way she sometimes seemed so far away. I wanted to wrap her in my arms and hold her so tightly that no more grief could touch her. She turned and smiled at me through her tears, and I realized how good she was at putting on that brave, optimistic face.
I still think that maybe, somehow my sister's okay. Maybe she called for help and they came in time, and found room for her in a hospital ward, and she's fighting right now to pull through. I wonder if this was fate all along. I found you, and you taught me all these things. And we're all going to be just fine.
Stunned by her words, I slid off the couch and knelt before her, my body acting on its own. Relieved that she was safe here with me, I took her hands into mine to reassure her.
I think you're right. I think it was fate. Because as much as you needed someone like me, I needed someone like you even more.
I felt like I was drowning in her in her eyes. The rain was beating down outside, roaring louder as gusts of wind sent torrents crashing against the cabin. I felt this closeness with her, and I hungered for more talking, more banter, more laughter, more time, more touching, more everything. Through the noises of the rain, I heard the pot of stew I left on the stove start to bubble.
I should check that.
Mallory wiped her tears as I got up to return to the kitchen. The stew had thawed and heated through quite nicely, especially considering I left it unattended for so long. Imagine how awkward it would have been to serve her burnt food after the whole talk started in my brain. Time yourself. So now I have to go do work. Oh god, I have to be not lazy. Oh. How do I time someone out? How long was time yourself out actually? Hold up. Time yourself out. 5 minutes. 60 times 5 is 300? Wait. The fuck? This is why I need Raptor. 300 seconds if I recall correctly. Yay! There we go. You've been 96 messages were deleted by a mod. There you go, voter. You've been timed out for spending 1,000 points, and you've been timed out for 5 minutes. I brought Mallory a bowl. She thanked me. We sat, ate, talked a little. The conversation growing lighter as the cabin darkened. The storm kept on and on outside, and soon rolling claps of thunder were shaking the sky. Mallory's face grew paler as the noise grew. She set her empty bowl aside and shifted uncomfortably, eyes glistening.
It's gotten pretty late. I guess we should go to sleep.
Are you okay?
Oh, totally. I just feel a little on edge during storms, that's all. No big deal. It's really fine.
Okay, well, there's the crank flashlight on the desk over by the door, if you feel like you need some backup light. And you know I'm just upstairs. Good night, Mallory.
I climbed upstairs, got undressed, and crawled in my bed. That's probably a bad idea because, considering the moment that happened earlier in this day, you know, that's probably not a good idea. I can't watch the stream anymore. I thought about everything Mallory had told me, and everything that happened between us over the past few days. Turn off the light. Slowly, I drifted towards sleep, less and less aware of the flashes of lightning and booming thunder. I love those nights when it's lightning's outside and all that. I started to dream without fully realizing. Imagining that old house cat, Fidget had crawled on my bed with me. Imagine that my bed was floating in ocean waves. Dude, all the hints towards Hush Hush are in this game. A crack of thunder, louder than the rest, and a squeal coming from somewhere very close to me woke me. Fuck, I know what happens next. Mallory appeared at me from beneath my own blankets. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to go that far. Alright. Wow. For a moment I thought it was a dream, but no, I could feel her there beside me trembling.
I'm sorry. I lied and I'm not fine. I don't like thunder. I just get so scared. I can't help it.
This is kind of sweet actually, like I really like this. This is really fucking good. Even though I don't like seeing her sad, it's still like, I love it. The tremors in her voice were even worse than her body. I suspected the storm had made her a little uneasy, but I had no idea she'd been fighting down this much tremor. I set up reaching for her, my only instinct to comfort her and protect her. That's when I remembered I was in my underwear. Maybe she wouldn't notice.
It's okay. It's only noise. It'll be over soon.
See, I knew that Tensor should have done what he did the night before, because now it's Queen. Whatever. She nuzzled into me, sniffling. Her face was red. Moisture glistened on her face, her chest. She was sweating and crying, and her heart pounded so hard I could feel it against the mattress.
I don't want to sleep alone tonight.
Okay. It's okay.
Bit right? Don't you fucking dare. I'm almost done, I think. I stopped short in disbelief for how much my mindset had changed, how I'd gone from refusing to be anywhere near her to this. She was in my bed, and we were breathing each other's air, and I hadn't even checked her temperature.
I want to stay with you.
She whispered this, touching my hand, her eyes pleading with me. She was so beautiful, and all I wanted to do in that moment was kiss her. Save. Show her how you feel, because we're gonna take simp level to the full level because of what Tensor did earlier today. So I leaned in and brushed my lips against hers. A moment later, she kissed me back. We looked at each other again, and my arms tightened around her.
I want you to stay with me too.
I bet Paladin Panda knows what the fuck happens here. I'm sure it's a sussy scene. SPS, you guys do amazing work with all of this shit. I know Mur might have a thing or two to do with this, but this is fucking great. She shifted closer to me, resting her head on the pillow next to mine. She sniffled, giving me a soft smile as I stroked her hair.
Thank you for everything. You make me feel so safe.
Watch Mallory's eye fall shut. Her breathing became deep, slow, and though she'd fallen asleep, that little smile never faded. Kept stroking her hair. It felt so soft between my fingers. I was hypnotized. How I lived alone for so long. How had I not known what I was missing? The storm gradually retreated, and the night grew darker and quieter. I struggled to keep my eyes open. Maybe I was a little afraid that if I let myself fall asleep, I'd wake up to find this all was a dream, but eventually I fell asleep anyway. Save. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it here because I need to go to fucking bed before I die. And, wow. Wow. Even though I only got through one chapter, that was a lot of fucking shit. Like, a lot of shit. It was a roller coaster. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed before I die. Or not wake up in time and not, you know, go about my life and what I need to do for tomorrow. To make it to D&D and then make it to stream on Friday. Because, you know, if I don't get through Thursday, I'm not gonna get through Friday. Anyway, this is definitely an 11 out of 10 game. I love it. Oh, but Hush Hush is game of the year. Changed my mind. Alright? Either way, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Podercow for the Prime sub, if I recall correctly. I don't remember, but hey. Oh, you're back. It was more than 5 minutes. But hey, in my opinion, every SPS game is game of the year. Change my mind. You can't, because it is what it is. Anyway, so I will see everyone on Friday, assuming everything goes to plan, and hopefully, you know, less ISP issues, if you ask me. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, until next time, I will see you in the next stream. See ya!